Hey you guys, this is Beth from Dainty Daisy Merchandise. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm a part-time reseller and a stay-at-home mom. In today's video, we will be doing our Goodwill Blue Box unboxing, but first we're going to be picking our June giveaway winner. And thank you all so much for participating in this giveaway. If you are new to this channel, I do monthly giveaways just to show my appreciation for all the knowledge you guys share and all the support you guys show for this channel. We ended up with 1.2K views. We had 128 likes. Thank you all so much for all those likes. And we have 79 comments. So we're going to go ahead and go over to our comment picker. I do have that URL copy and pasted into there. We're going to filter out those duplicate users. Going to do some adding. And we ended up with 77 comments. And we're going to start the giveaway. All right, Vintage Gypsy, thank you for doing these videos. I have learned so much. Great channel. We're going to go ahead and do that time check. It is June 16th, 2023 at 10:05. Congratulations, Vintage Gypsy. Thank you so much for all of your support for my channel. I'm so glad that I can help you learn. Be sure to check the description so you can figure out how to get your free jewelry jar for this June giveaway. Again, congratulations. And now we're going to move over to the unboxing portion of the video. We will be doing a Goodwill Blue Box unboxing, and this box is coming from Nashville, Tennessee, and Nashville is always a hit or miss for me. You never know what you're going to get from Nashville. First look, we have maybe some jade going on in this box and lots of vibrant colors. We're going to go ahead and dive into this. If you are interested in a piece, be sure to check the description below where you can find my email. You will also find links to my Poshmark and my Etsy shops. So be sure to email me. I do offer bundle deals, and I also hold orders for up to 2 weeks. I will be extending that to 3 weeks right now because summertime is just a busy time of the year for me with my family. And our first item is going to be this lovely beaded bangle. It does look to have maybe some glue. I would definitely need to clean that up a little bit. And some of that beadwork seems to be coming apart. So unfortunately, I will be putting this in a lot. If you are interested in a lot piece, you can also email me. I will put most of those lot boxes online, but I do make custom lot boxes. I will not be putting individual lot box pieces on my shop, so you will need to email me if you're interested in those. All right, this feels very light, maybe some aluminum. Loving that inlay and the lizards. My son loves lizards, so this would be a really fun bracelet for him. If you are interested in this one, I will do it for $3. All right, so we actually have our first earrings here, and it is a matching pair, which is a rare treat from Tennessee. So that is very much appreciated. More earrings. Love the cheetah print. My daughter loves cheetah print. All right, classic statement necklace. I like the squares on this one. I'll do this one for $1. All right, let's look at this. Let's check it with the Presidium. It's a pretty good reading. Definitely looking like some jade in there. That's a big chunk of jade. LeatheRock USA. So I don't think I've ever had LeatheRock before. I love the leather on here. It's very beautiful. So I'll have to look this up and see what that would be worth. It's going to be a fairly large statement bracelet here. 2.5 inches. This does move around a little bit. Very cool. Awesome statement piece. Get lots of these classic bangles I like the design on this one. I will do it for $1. You will find your best prices here on my YouTube channel. Always try to offer my subscribers a great deal. Very dainty choker style necklace. Does have some extension there. I'll do this one for $1. I'm going to put that one in a lot. Now, Tennessee can be a little notorious for some tangles, so we're going to cross our fingers here and hope we don't run into too many tangles today. All right, I will do this one for $1. And I will be diving into some live shows, so I would love if you guys could add me on Whatnot. I'm thinking about also doing the Poshmark one, so I'm going to try Whatnot first, and we'll see how that goes. Loving this 3D looking enameled present. Love the jewels on here. I'll do this one for $3. Thought maybe this came apart. Maybe it's together. All right, I'm going to put this earring in our earring pile. But this, okay, so it is all attached here. Okay, this isn't attached. This one, though, it's got like the pearls. There's a lot going on here. Pearls, and we got jewels. Let's see. Put it like that. Maybe that's just stuck in there. Let's see. I think that one's just stuck in there. This little loop right here. Okay. And this is where those jewelry pliers come in handy. Highly recommend getting your little tool sets if you're going to be into jewelry. Especially if you're just getting into reselling jewelry. Because you never know what you're going to run into. I can't get this unhooked here. But I did see a tag on this. All right, Talbots with that T there. This would be a really cute layer. Oh, okay, now it decided to unattach itself. That one's going in a lot. But Talbots is a good resellable brand. All right, I'll do this one for $5. Talbots is a great brand for resell if you're new to reselling. I sell lower end pieces all the way to the higher end pieces, so don't get discouraged if you get a lot of the lower cost name brands. I find that they sell really well. All right, it's stamped 925. Let's check it with a magnet. Maybe the extension, maybe. This magnetic, let's see. No? Okay. Always test my silver once I go through the boxes. So always be sure, just because it's stamped 925 doesn't mean it is 925, but nice little chain there. It'd be fun to add a pendant to. Looks like we're gonna have a broken necklace. Charming Charlie's. Very classic Charming Charlie's. It's broken though, so I'm gonna put that one in a lot. And if you buy my lot box pieces and you make any artwork out of it, I would love if you could tag me on Facebook. Love seeing all of your guys' designs and love your guys' artwork. I love that earring. It's got a peace sign on it with all these little teardrop jewels. Looks like some tiger's eye. Yeah, maybe some aqua. Maybe some amethyst. Beautiful. Let's hope for a match for that one. This would be a really fun one for my little girl. She is also a jewelry lover. All right, cool bangle. I like this, like, inlay. Looks like there's a little separator right there. Do this one for $1. Magnetic bangle. I'll do that one for $1. All right, Lucky brand. Little knot there. All right, so it ties down here at the bottom. Fairly long, about 24 inches, I would. And I'll do that one for $5. Always fun to get a tasseled look. This is looking pretty dirty though. The chain is also looking a little discolored. I'll do this one for $1. I love pearls, so it's always exciting to get some pearls. Thinking these are going to be some costume. No marking on these. I'll do this one for $1. I like the cross. Very yellow gold. This will be another $1 piece. I usually get a little bit lower end from Tennessee. So we're going to find a lot of costume pieces here, which again, I don't mind. I don't mind getting costume. I love these costume pieces. They do sell well. Limited edition 1974 Sarah Coventry. Ooh, that is cool. Limited edition. So we'll have to look that up and see what we have here. I don't think I've ever come across the limited edition Sarah Coventry before in 1974. So this is definitely gonna be a cool vintage piece. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Feels a little dirty, but otherwise great condition. Tiny little earring here. Let's test the jewels. All right, no reading on there. What do we have here? I don't know what these beads are made of. Almost feels like wood. Very cool necklace. I like all that beadwork, all the different shapes. I'll do this one for $3. Pretty gold chain. It looks like we have some marking here. $14-20, I want to say. $14-20. So a lot of the times I've seen those be 14 karat, 1/20th, 14 karat. But we can test it with the acid. Let's see. Looks like it's still there. I dumped a little bit much on there, but it's starting to fade. So I'm thinking this is going to be a plated one, or maybe gold filled. Nice chain though, would be great for a pendant. All right, there's a B mark on here. B. love the rose gold coloring on there. I'm not sure if that's a brand. It is magnetic in here, you know, on the class. So that could be, you know, maybe a spring in there. I thinking maybe this is 925, but I don't see any markings. So we'll add it to the chain pile. Always like to look at these as well, because sometimes they do have markings on it, like the other one that we saw. So always be sure to look thoroughly through your jewelry. This is hand tied together. So I'm thinking maybe this is like a practice piece. It's still really nice. It feels like good leather. So I'll do this one for $1. I see a little bit of discoloration on this leaf brooch, so I'll do that one for $1. All right, this is cool. Loving that statement necklace, Art Deco vibes on this one. The chain looks pretty good. A little bit of discoloration on there, but I'm sure you could change the chain out, or I might have an extra chain. Very cool. If you want to be a little timekeeper, it does work very well. This is something I'm definitely gonna have to keep for my kids. Maybe I should keep this for my kids. Maybe use it for timeout or something. They would want to play with this. This is really fun. How fun is that? I'm gonna set that aside. I'll think about sharing that one with my kiddos. Sad we are missing a little stone. So I'm gonna put that one in a lot. Fairly worn too. Hoop earring. It is magnetic. Again, we're missing some stones on there, so that one's gonna go to a lot. Pendant there, it's got a little wear on it. Avon with the NR stamp as well. Got a little bit of discoloration on that pendant. Definitely thinking this is a vintage piece. So I will do this one for $10. I've had so many of these hammered looks. I like the spring at the bottom though. It gives you a little bit of movement. I'll do this one for $3. I like this glass, again, with like the springy look. Necklace, I'll do this one for $3. All right, this is cool. Skeleton Stegosaurus, my son. I'm gonna have to give this to my son because he is going to love that. It does look like it's got a broken leg too. So I'm gonna give that to him. He is going to be a paleontologist, he tells me. So I'm gonna give this one to him. Gonna absolutely love that. Always try to share with my little ones. They are so fun to share with. Love seeing their excitement for jewelry. Right, nice copper toned earring here. I don't see any markings on it. Let's check and see if it's magnetic. It is. Gonna land itself over in the earring pile. All right. This looks pretty long. I'm wondering if this is a belt. Vintage style belt. You guys let me know if you guys know any information on like this little charm down here. But I'm thinking I'll do this one for maybe $10. All right, I got a necklace for my daughter that was the exact same as this last week, except it didn't have like these gold accents. and my kids were fighting over it just the other day. So I'm glad now I have two. All right, this might be some coral. Let's see here. So it looks like maybe we have one earring with it. Let's see if we got any stamps or anything on here. All right, there's a 925 stamp, so that does give me some hope that maybe this could be real coral. We'll definitely have to get this looked at. This is gorgeous. Look at that double layered look. How perfect for summertime. I feel like it's a good sign that it's got some of these markings down here, like some imperfections. Kind of a more natural look. Love if you guys can share any knowledge you guys have on coral. I usually talk to Dr. Lori with anything jewelry related. If you've not heard of Dr. Lori, be sure to check her out. She is on YouTube. She does appraisals and she does video chats with you. Love doing those chats with her. Very fun to work with. I've collaborated with her a couple times. Highly, highly recommend her services, especially for us newer resellers and jewelry enthusiasts. I don't see any markings on this necklace, but these definitely go together. They're matches for sure. So I'm assuming maybe this is 925 as well. Not magnetic. So yeah, gorgeous. Just found a coral earring a couple weeks ago. So it's not quite this orangey color, orangey red color, but lovely. Always fun to find some coral. All right, this is a glass. Maybe this connects to your glasses. Not really sure. I'm assuming that connects maybe to glasses. Love the beadwork on there. Get my hands on this locket here. All right, Avon again. Lovely locket. And some of these Avon lockets can go for quite a bit. So definitely do your research. Download some Google Lens if you are new to reselling. Love Google Lens. Use it every single time I open a box. Beautiful, beautiful locket. Earring. Another earring. Super fun earring. I love that. Emerald green. Another Avon piece. Definitely another vintage look. Loving that one. And Avon can sell for a nice amount. So definitely get your Google Lens out. Another Avon. I love the double chain on this one. And it's definitely like more of a collarbone style. Really love that look with the two-tone metals. I love mixing my metals together with jewelry. I think it's super fun to do. Gives you a different look as well. Very pretty chain. Lovely piece. All right, this is Japan chain. Just a little bit magnetic feel to it. I'm going to add it to our chain pile. We're doing pretty good so far. Tennessee has not disappointed. And we're pretty much almost to the bottom of the box here, so not too bad with the tangles either. All right, this is a pretty little plastic looking piece. Translucent look. I'll have to do some research on that. And of course, those vintage plastics can always go for quite a bit. So definitely do your research. Oh, a cute little cupcake. I'm going to give that one to my niece or my daughter. I like to split it up with all the kids. Very sparkly bracelet, chain link bracelet. I'll do this one for $2. Rose gold earring with some earth stones. Love that shine to it. So pretty. Oh, look at the little bonnet with the pearl. No markings on there, but what a shiny brooch. I'll do this one for $8. Ooh, look at this copper earring. That's a nice solid piece of copper right there. Ooh, look at that Cloisonne. It looks like we have a marking on here. Taiwan. I wonder if the Cloisonne has fallen out here or if it's supposed to be like that, because it looks like maybe some little pieces have come out, possibly. Definitely vintage. Loving those vintage florals. I don't see any other markings on it. And I usually do these Cloisonne type pieces anywhere from $15 to $40. So beautiful. Love the pink and the blue roses. I got the Egyptian style earring. Lots of single earrings going to be here at the bottom. Like that glass one. All right, China marked. Looks like there's like 3 arrows. That way and this way. Okay. No other markings. Not really magnetic. Very nice gold tone. I'll do this one for $5. I like the owl earring. Got some movable stars, it looks like, maybe. Okay, so it's on that wire, moves around a little bit. I'll do that one for $1. And I have sold these vintage beaded necklace with the cascading beads before, and I usually do them for about $8. I'll do that for $2 on here. Plastic ring. Looks a little more modern to me. Missing a stone. Gonna put that one in a lot. All right, another tasseled look. Looks like a plated necklace. Do that one for $1. Another cross. I'll do that one for $1. Earring. All right, Korea. I really like that layered, like I like the black chain mixed in there too. It is a little bit magnetic. I'll do that one for $5. All right, so that's one of those pop-off leather style bracelets. I'll do this one for $1. I like the owl on it. Very shiny earring here. All right, reading glass. very sparkly. Then we have a belly button ring, 925. C ends, maybe China. Another glass one. Another sparkly one. All right, we got a marking on here. Spadell, USA. It's going to be a vintage one. Oh, I like the jewels on this side too. All right. Very pretty. Spadell usually goes between $10 to $40. So I'll probably put this one in the $15 range. If you're interested in on here, I'll do it for $8. All right, we're down to the bottom here, so we're just going to dump the rest of this out. Another ring that's going to be going to a lot. Put that one in a lot as well. Plastic E. All right, this is cool. Maybe some butterscotch Bakelite. I've been trying to do some more research on my Bakelights here. And wow, what a statement ring. It looks very interesting. You guys let me know what you guys think. This is maybe some vintage plastic here. These can go for a fairly good amount, so we will see what we have with that one. Broken cross going to a lot. Statement heart pendant, giving me like early 2000s with all the jewels on it. I'll do that one for $2. More earrings for the earring piles. Cool rooster brooch. Oh, it's like a pin. Wow. Very simple design with that pin brooch. Do that one for $3. I love animal prints in jewelry. I think they're so fun. People tend to be fairly creative with those. Lots of these single earrings, large statement. You guys know that one's going to my little girl. Deer head, some costume earrings. Loving all the vibrant colors. Oh, this is really fun. Look at that. Love the color change on there. Moving up just a little bit on glass. Loving that. So pretty. Love that rainbow look. All right, I see some bubbling on there. But we'll check the stone anyways. Any excuse to get my Presidium out. Going up just a hair on glass. Fun costume rings for my kids though. My son actually loves rings right now. Oh, that's another fun one. Giant key. Oh, look at that baby ring. Oh, or is it like a toe ring? I don't know, but I think it's adorable. All right, so we made it to the bottom of the box. Cute little fish. And hey, you know what? Tennessee did not disappoint this week. I'm impressed. We might have some vintage plastics, maybe some coral. We got some very interesting pieces. And thank you all so much for participating in this month's giveaway. I always enjoy doing those giveaways with you guys so much. And until next time.